Gonna tell you the truth. Be out, Mr. Info. You know what we here for? The Old Heads Podcast. Yo, we come from South States to the team at the Barclays. The Old Heads Podcast. Yo, from book scoring 100 to job being wanted. The Old Heads Podcast. Yo, let's go.
Yeah, buddy. Old Heads, episode 108. How y'all doing? Back in the basement, man. Saturday night. Man, if you don't know, man, now you know. That was my fault, bro.
What are you talking about?
My fault, y'all. Welcome, man. Old Heads, episode 108. We having a good time. Check us out here every Saturday night, 6:30, somewhere around there. Excuse me. We got a great show today lined up for you guys. We're going to be talking about the Olympics, of course, as well as a lot about Caleb Williams. Should he have played in not necessarily a preseason game, but exhibition game, as well as we're going to be talking about the Olympic basketball team and where do they rank all time. So, Old Heads, I'm your co-host, Omar, a.k.a. O'Milly, a.k.a. that dude, a.k.a. Mr. Rello. If you know, you know. I'm going to let these brothers introduce themselves. See, we got a special guest today, reoccurring special guest. I'm going to go ahead and let him introduce himself first, man. We get right into it. Old Heads, episode 108. You need.
Hey, what's happening? This your boy Bogus Bobo. You know you see me when you see me.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Your boy Deals in the basement.
Oh man, it's your man's Hendo G, aka French Loaf, aka Mr. Honeypack himself.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Mr. Honey Pizzle. And of course, if this y'all first time, basically, wow.
No, there's side jokes going on already.
Yeah, wow, that's how it be. But hey, we, of course, if this y'all first time checking us out, we start every episode with Hendo's hot takes. Hendo, what's the hot take?
The Bulls are still in trouble.
SOS. SOS.
We ain't got no direction right now. We got just lose weight.
God damn.
We got 6-point guards. We don't know what we doing. We just in trouble right now. Ain't no foreseeable season future. We might as well, like they said, they talk about tanking for Mr. Cooper Flag, and at this point, I don't see what's wrong with that. We might as well just go ahead and just see what lottery pick we can get. It's just not looking good. We'll contend, but we'll be in the middle of the mix to do nothing. To get another play-in game, possibly to play another hard season to get in, and who knows where Zach to be, because basically it's like after you done said you didn't want me and then tried to trade me, and honestly, it's like I don't want to play for y'all niggas.
Is Lonzo Ball gonna play this year?
Yes.
He playing?
Yeah.
Okay, I thought
he's cleared,
but
but do you know what it's like to play for a team that don't want you and it's clearly made trades?
we'll take anybody we can get. We just picked up Josh Giddey. Listen, man. We'll take anybody. He don't want to be here more than we don't. He a Cali boy and stuck in cold ass Chicago.
But he got somebody who will play, but it's different from DeRozan, who just get money, who's already kind of been playing lackluster as is, especially on the defensive side.
Another Cali motherfucker stuck
So
in Chicago.
right, and he just really, you can tell by his mannerisms that he really don't want. Everybody else got IU want to play, Kobe White want to play, Vooch might be on the F, but he'll play. Pat, we don't know what's going on with Pat Williams. I don't know. I might be done with the Pat Williams experiment. But even Giddey want to play. Yeah, but I just don't know what the experiment is with his talent. Like, he hasn't shown me enough for a re-signing because it's an experiment. Do you understand what I'm saying? Kind of like Denzel Valentine experiment. Like, he was an experiment. We tried to make him better, but he was just trash his whole career was. And P. Wills hasn't. When P. Wills shows up, he's a walking double-double, but that's if he shows up, if he's moving and grooving. He did a little better last year within the system, but we also had DeRozan and Caruso, guys who were facilitating the ball, taking the tough shots and stuff like that, and making the most out of certain situations. With them guys gone, what are we doing? We got a high-volume scorer that don't want to attack the rim, so he's basically just settling for 3 points and weird-ass jump shots. You know what I'm saying? That's not leading. It's kind of like a toxic environment. We got a team facilitating here, but we got a guy who just stands out like a sore thumb, who just, when he gets the ball, does what he wants, and not what the team's supposed to do. Swing it, get it back, swing it, go back, cut, catch the oop. Something like that. He's not working a system. Everybody else is working a system. So it's just like, man, it's frustrating to see that shit. It got to be the hot take. You know what I'm saying? What are y'all doing? And there's a handful of teams that's just not really doing shit neither than just they shit. Phoenix is up there too. Phoenix, what the fuck are y'all doing? Y'all know y'all can't run it back with that team y'all got right now. That's not going to do it. That's not going to do it.
At least they like a more of a destination spot though. They got a better chance.
Because you have more talent, you have no cohesive. It's a bunch of, they basically look like the Nets when everybody at the same team was over there. They look discombobulated. They have no direction. They don't even run plays. They run ISOs.
It's worse than Phoenix. Like the stats just say so. They
You
were
just
the worst.
crack,
They were the worst.
but you cracking out just money. You just peeling out money until you go broke. You have no picks. They have no picks until 2032, 2030, something like that. All them picks is gone.
Lakers like that too. They put themselves in the hole trying to win now.
You got guys over there that have a no trade clause.
Yeah.
There's some tough teams out here, man. When you watch a lot of other teams getting significantly better.
I agree. Man, that's Hendo's hot take, man.
That's SOS. Listen up.
Of course, we're gonna do an athlete of the week, and this week I chose Simone Biles. She won another gold, becoming the greatest Olympian of all time. Congratulations to her, and I think from old heads, we would like to say thank you for always being first class. Always in first class, being a young sister, never, I mean, I know you probably feel, it shouldn't feel like that, but I know you probably feel like, you know what I'm saying, you have to carry yourself a certain way because just being, cultured, being a person of color, and man, we appreciate that. First class sister, man.
And your man played for the Bears.
Yes, especially, and he played for the Bears, man. So hey, if you're ever in Chicago, I see you. Italian beef on me, sister. So that's our athlete of the week, man. Simone Biles, man, the greatest Olympian of all time. Not Michael Phelps, not FloJo, not Carl Lewis. Simone Biles. She actually did. She's the only. I don't know if she's the only, but she actually just had a move named after her. She's the only person that can do it, which is like crazy. If y'all get a chance, check out her documentary on Netflix. But yeah, she like when you from an athletic standpoint, like she on some LeBron type shit, in that field of sport. But yeah, Simone Biles, man, athlete of the week.
Shout out.
Yeah. Moving right along, sports entertainment news. Should Caleb Williams have played in the Bears exhibition game? What do you guys think?
I think as long as that man play, at least get a couple reps in the preseason, just like the good starters that everybody else trying to protect. You know what I'm saying? Just a few possessions and shit, no more than 2 or 3. You know what I'm saying? To start games. As long as you do that to get that NFL game time speed, you know what I'm saying? Kind of register in his mind to see that it's kind of different, get you ready for that. I think he'll be straight. That first game, I think, is a little bit overrated just because it was just an exhibition. You know what I'm saying? It's like damn near going over those London games type shit, except those count towards your record and this one don't.
How you feel, Bubba?
No, I'm cool with him not playing, man, because that's the franchise, And I don't think we're going to see much of him in the preseason either, man.
We should.
You know what I mean? I know everybody want to see, they see him under the center a lot, but they ain't going to do that, I don't think, I just don't see it because if he get hurt, what do we have?
Nothing.
Like they put everything in on this kid, so I think they gonna protect him, and him not playing, I think was good.
How you feel, Hendo?
I don't think it was so much of a Caleb Williams that's trying to figure out who's going to be a better suit as our backup and our third string quarterback, and who we were going to find in other key positions, who were going to do more things that's included in having a winning franchise. I think a lot of focus is always on Caleb Williams. I think it would have been a distraction. This is just a Hall of Fame game. There's other things I wanted to see, especially on the defense and the O-line, even behind a different, with a different QB back there and stuff, And I don't think no starter should play extended moments in any preseason game. I think they go through a couple reps, couple down series of downs, maybe 2 or 3 series of downs, and they
and it's like a good time for them to see the other guys.
Right, because they have to make a
A.D.
position.
Johnson,
They got him. fill a position. Do you know what I'm saying? So these are guys who might not make the 52 or 53 man cut. You know what I'm saying? So they got to come out here and show what they can do against somebody instead of a practice team who you see every
like
day or
our
whatever.
third string quarterback.
Right. And now what I came and seen, I was like, okay, I feel a little confident, if somebody go down. And that's what kind of I feel like these games are,
Yeah, I
especially
think
like
so, too.
preseason, because there's like
we know who the starter is.
Right. And that's a no-brainer. You know what I'm saying? Let's see what some of these other receivers
quarterback
can
should
do
be
with
our
other people.
And now I think our third string quarterback should be our second. You know what I'm saying? And I think that game gave us time to see that because Caleb didn't play. Maybe if he took those extra couple reps,
right? We don't get to see that
third string,
not in depth like we want to.
Right.
Same thing with like a receiving core. If the receivers come in, they take away spots that we already know. You guys are already there. 1, 2, 3, and 4. We know this. You know what I'm saying? Let's see what 5, 6, 7, 8, hell, 9, 10, 11 can do as well. You know what I'm saying? Let's see what our 4th, 5th string. Because as you see, like we had our second string quarter or running back out there. You know what I'm saying? He was running them out there. He was looking good. Then we popped our third string in. He was looking good as well. You know what I'm saying? So I like seeing the repetition, like seeing the other tight ends out there get rep. We know who's
because the problem with putting any starter in is that they're not playing with the rest of the starters.
Right.
So you're not really seeing what they're capable of, what it's really going to look like. You know what I'm saying? You throw a running back there, with some second string linemen. You know what I'm saying? That ain't the way it's going to look. You throw the quarterback out there and he got 2 of his main receivers, but not, Keenan Allen and somebody else. And this ain't exactly how it's going to look. You know what I'm saying?
I was comfortable with it. I seen enough that I want to see, even though the game got called short because of a rain delay and stuff, I seen pretty much what I wanted to see.
You know what I found interesting? That they had Khalil and Roshan running the rock.
Right, that's what I said, second and third.
You know what I mean? Because, I think they're going to shop Khalil after this. I think, they put a lot in on him last year, and he didn't really produce like they wanted him to. And I think after this year, I think they're going to get rid of him.
I wouldn't know. I wouldn't say he didn't produce. It's like I really didn't know the direction of the offense, kind of even where the game go. Because there's certain things he can do, but I don't think some of them plays were set up for success. They were looking better towards the end of the year, but some of them plays were a little flawed. And I'll keep saying that about last year and the year before. I felt like some of them plays were suit. This year we have a different offensive coordinator who has a different kind of mindset, and I was kind of seeing what that process, because that's another big thing too, is seeing where our offense coordinating wise was heading in a direction and seeing the type of plays they were wanting and how these guys were holding the blocks. That's kind of what I was looking for. And I feel like if we're sitting here watching what Caleb Williams is doing all the time, it takes away from that.
Yeah. I would say, for me personally, I would say I was absolutely not disappointed as far as him playing. I'm gonna only say that because the other starters didn't play. Caleb has the potential to not only be a franchise quarterback, but a top 5 quarterback in the league. You can't put him in there with guys who are fighting for their job and pretty much don't have anything to lose, and that would mean our best offensive line isn't out there to protect him. I think we have 4 more games to get him reps. I think people forget it's a marathon, not a sprint. When you look around the league, outside of Burrow, 2 top quarterbacks in the league. Jackson sat most of his first season, and Mahomes sat the entire first season of his rookie year. I think quarterbacks learn by sitting on the sideline and not necessarily always by getting reps. So, I think you still got 4 more games to get him reps. I don't see him playing no more than maybe 3 series throughout the whole preseason. Maybe
the whole preseason.
Yeah, I don't see him playing no more than that.
I think you'll
guys
have,
used to do like 3 of those a game.
I think he'll have like a 9 total, and I think he might play it, like when it comes, depending on who it is, he might play about half the first quarter on the last game. I think they'll have him out.
Right, it's that last game.
I think that third. I would say more that third game.
That's when they don't play 4. They don't play 4 really. They really play 3 and have a bye week in the preseason. It's not really a 4.
Oh really?
Yeah,
They changed it?
It's always been kind of like that. It's always like a weird bye week in there. I don't know if it's all 4 no more. Like when you look at it, it'll say like a bye week or some shit in there.
This shit is so weird. So they add an extra game just to have a bye week. The kickoff is all crazy now. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, what the hell, man? The league be switching on you, boy. If you slip for 1 second, man, you're gonna wake up and be a whole new game.
Yeah, they got it from the UFL.
Yeah. That needed. There's gonna be a lot of touchdowns out of that shit.
Yeah, it is. The NFL.
They got 4 this year.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah. The NFL.
No, it's 3.
You sure?
Yeah.
Unless they count the Hall of Fame game.
Yeah.
Yeah, they did
Yeah.
count that as
Yeah.
one too. They
Yeah.
gave us that, yeah, so it's the 3.
Yeah. Moving right along, the NFL rolled out its top 100 list. Any player or players you felt was left off the list or was too high or too low on the list?
I didn't have a problem with 1, 2, and 3, whatever order you would have put them in. Because I mean, you can make a case for Ron CMC being number 1, but Tyreek was number 1, and I was okay with that. I can't remember who was number 2. I think it might have been.
I got Lamar Jackson. I'm not sure if I'm on the right list.
Yeah, no, Lamar Jackson was.
Tyreek, then Lamar.
Yeah.
At 3 we got Christian. 4 we
Yeah.
got Pat Mahomes,
Yeah.
Myles Garrett. Yeah, this list is all messed up to me. I think it's Pat Mahomes at 1 and Myles Garrett at 2. I would give MCM 3 and then I would give Tyreek 4. And that's great and it kind of tough. But when you got the quarterback, that's the most dangerous position in football. Then you got the motherfucker that's attacking the quarterback. That's Myles Garrett. That motherfucker's a freak. That's the second most dangerous shit in football. If you got to drive to a blank ass team, a blank ass slate, and you have 0 players, you're an expansion team. The first player you probably want to get, if you can get some dope ass players, is a quarterback. The second one is somebody to rush the quarterback, then maybe somebody to protect the quarterback.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? So it ain't a great ass guy to protect the quarterback like that. On him, Trent Williams maybe somewhere down the line. But yeah, I'm going FCM 3rd. I'm going what's the name 4, Tyreek Hill.
How you feel about it? You say you had no problem with the list?
No, I didn't have no problem with the top 3. I didn't really go through the list, you know what I mean? Because these are more like new age players, and I'm an old school type of dude, you know what I mean? So seeing 800, I ain't even want to do it. But the top 3, like I said, I didn't really have a problem. I mean, I'm cool. I mean, you can make a case like you said too with Pat Mahomes being up there. I get that, but it's a lot of things I feel that goes into Pat Mahomes. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
You know
Andy
what I
Reid.
mean? It's Andy Reid. It's a lot. You know what I'm saying? That's why I said I didn't have a problem with. And you can't argue with the cheetah, man. Cheetah's the cheetah, man.
Yeah. Except that this position is dependent upon somebody else.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like I love Tua, but we seen them slow down in that second half of the year. And that's because you got a quarterback that ain't finding them. You know what I'm saying? They still calling plays.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So what's happening within the play if the numbers are going down? It's the guy, to me, that's most important. Without a guy getting you the ball, your greatness can be reduced. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like that happened to Tyreek. Like he still got his money. I'm happy he got his money out there. They're a good team. I'm happy that it's working out on a surface level, but on a level of us guys who really know football, they ain't gonna win no Super Bowl out. Unless they make some major changes. They got a real nice track team over there.
They do.
And they made some more additions on the track team side. Same point in time, do we really see them winning a Super Bowl this year with that roster? They got some work to do. Odell Beckham Jr. ain't going to be, you know what I'm saying, to put you over the top guy. You know what I'm saying? That defense got to step up, and they got to play better in the second half of the season and in cold weather.
And they lost their best defensive player.
Who was that?
Christian Wilson. He was a beast.
Oh.
In those times. I believe he went to the Raiders that year.
Raiders, yeah.
Yeah, he was nice, yeah.
And they lost one of their linebackers a year ago too, didn't they? Because they had decent. Who was it? Was it Bradley Chubb? Or who's one of their linebackers that left from over there?
No, they got Chubb.
They got Chubb. It was something. One of them left though. But,
I think I know that, yeah.
I can't remember.
How'd you feel, Hendo? Anybody felt was left off the list?
I felt like
how'd you feel about the list in general?
I felt like the order was a little jumbled up because to me, I'm gonna put the most dynamic playmakers first before I put the guys who are dependent. So, me with saying that, I'd put like the top quarterbacks first. So it'd been like Mahomes, Jackson. Then I probably would have looked into Christian McCaffrey because he was a dog off there. I would have had him third, and I probably would have had Cheetah at 4 to be honest because his play resume design how well Tua gets him the ball or if he gets him the ball. So with that being said, you got to put the playmakers that are making the game, and these are the same guys that I mentioned who are in the MVP run-ins, and guys that win championships, and guys are out there leading their team. And might not look the flashiest at times, but it's getting the job done. You know what I'm I'm saying? So you got to put them first because at the end of the day, the only reason Cheeto won something is because he had Patrick Mahomes. Since he left him, he hasn't won nothing, to be fair.
And Patrick Mahomes
and
won
Patrick
2-0.
is still winning.
Yeah,
You know
he
what
won
I'm
2-0
saying? With
since
whoever they got type stuff. It doesn't matter. Scantly, it don't matter. It's like, right, that's all I'm saying. So to me, I think it was kind of crazy to see Aaron Rodgers a little high up on that list, considering he didn't really play at all, nothing but 8. He hasn't even completed a pass to any Jet receivers yet, and this man is on that list high as hell. And I was kind of surprised not to see DJ Moore on there, considering he was roughly, in the leadings of, he had the same amount of touchdowns as like Tariq and
We can't
a
be
few
a
other
homer
guys.
like that.
No, but as far as like yards, he was like 5th or 6th in yards. You know what I'm saying? And they had a guy who was up there like he had more yards than some of the guys that made
He
the
wouldn't
list.
make the list at all.
No, DJ Moore wasn't on that list. And that's for some of the guys that were on the list ahead of him.
Right.
I feel like he should have been on that list, but I think he got slided because of quarterback.
What do you mean he wasn't on the list? You sure?
Yeah, I went through that list thoroughly. He was not on that list.
That should be about stats.
But they had the receiver we just picked up on there, and I didn't think he had that.
They had St. Romo on there too.
Right.
And I'm like, they ain't got DJ Moore on there.
No, I didn't see DJ Moore on there, and I went through that all through the 100.
You talking about dude from Detroit? The same.
They had him
Because they
on
went
there.
far. That's why. That's what I'm saying. And I think they slided them because of that's what I'm saying. Because of quarterback play.
We saying the same thing. Straight up, because that matters though. I mean, not to me as much, but like I've noticed that it matters to them when it comes to selecting shit.
You do.
You know what I'm saying?
It really do.
Like,
It's a popularity
that
contest,
Yeah,
bro.
you know what I'm saying? That's why I be like, we can't be a homer. Because we can sit here with somebody, like knowing somebody on our team got better stats and be like, we can make a case for them.
But I like the fact that Keenan Allen played, but I didn't think that him and Herbert had a great year last year. I thought that at least at very minimum, I think Moore had like a crazy he's tied. I think he was either 6th or 8th with the same amount of touchdowns as some of the guys who already made it, and he was like 5th or 6th for the amount of yards.
Is
You
that
know what I'm
bad?
saying?
Maybe they're looking at it like you don't affect change, you don't affect winning.
That's
when
kind
your
of what I
record is
thought
that
too.
bad. You know what I'm saying?
You see it?
Bro.
I told you I went through the list. I was like, bro, ain't no way in hell this nigga ain't on here. No. I went through all lists, broke down in groups of 10. Just like that. I said, man,
this shit different.
he not on there, bro.
Bet you
That's
this shit different.
crazy, boy. That's
So
crazy.
that was mine.
Even 70 nothing, because I don't see some. That's what I said. They got St. Romo on there. They got him on there.
But look who was throwing him the ball. Look at their successive wins. They had 13 or how many wins did the Lions have? Like,
They went to the playoff.
right, and they look nice.
Yeah, they look nice.
So I'm just saying it was, that's why.
Oh,
but
cool.
meanwhile, you look at, how our team was looking, didn't look, it didn't look bad, but didn't look great neither. You know what I'm saying?
St. Brown was also on that TV show Receiver on Netflix. They got Shorty, man, when he was a kid. His old man had this mark ready. This mark.
It's like 3 of them, ain't it?
Yeah, it's 3 of him. Jefferson from Minnesota, and who that third receiver? It's a good one, man. It's a good show.
Meanwhile, what's the one dude? What's the one light skinned dude that played for the Bears? That we have a kick returner. We just signed him as a kick returner. He played for the Packers. He played for the Vikings. He played for every team. I forget his name. Long story short, in this game, a Hall of Fame game, he muffed the punt. This was the same dude that Justin Fields threw that was wide open and dropped the catch. I can't think of his name. Pettis.
Oh man, I don't know, dog. They got Garrett Wilson at 72.
I'm trying to tell you, this is wild.
Right, he wasn't even catching the ball last year, though.
Yeah.
He wasn't. You talking about dude from the Jets, Wilson, right? The receiver.
He's nice.
He's
Yeah, but
nice.
Nobody threw the ball.
That's what I'm saying. I'm confused.
What is that?
Sophomore season,
He
private
just-
quarterback. He had 95 receptions, 1,042 yards.
Oh
and
shit.
four scrimmage touchdowns.
I take that back. With
But
the lack of quarterback,
but he wasn't- but he
you
wasn't-
catch
but
the
he-
ball 95 times. At a
But
time.
he wasn't 6th in yards. He was actually like he's like 17th or 18th in yards, and then look at touchdowns.
And they were losing
What's
too.
DJ Moore stats?
Dog
And they
had-
were losing too.
I
They
can't
had-
get no service.
Yeah.
Man. I get no service, my friend.
Hey, you lucky I got it.
That's wild. That was wild.
Yeah.
We got to
say, man,
move on.
we can't be
man.
homers about this.
What are y'all thoughts on Caleb Williams scolding his teammates and about the little things, such as cleaning up after themselves? Is that a good sign or bad sign? How y'all feel about that?
I'm gonna have to just say, hold on, man. Like, you kind of young to be talking to these grown ass men about some trash or something. Like, I mean, I don't know, man. Is that, hey, we want to be organized? Is it a sign of that, or is it a sign of like entitlement or something? And that's yet to be told. Like, we have to see how this dude play on the field, and then we gonna rationalize it. Then, if he does well, we gonna be like, oh man, well, he just pays attention to detail. And that motherfucker go out there and fuck up, be like, man, this motherfucker's full of himself and full of shit. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I think that's the way it's gonna get looked at. You know what I'm saying? In retrospect, when it actually happens, after it actually happens. But yeah, shit, I don't know. That's my opinion.
Man, I mean, I get it. Nobody want to work in a nasty workplace, bro.
Right.
That's just me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I
I'm too OCD with
listen,
that
I ain't no pig, bro. So I feel it. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta earn your stripes too.
Mm-hmm.
So.
I mean, there's nothing, wrong with a young cat taking leadership, because that's something you want out of a young quarterback to even, establish. And like Bobo said, nobody, we shouldn't have to tell these.
2 more touchdowns.
Yeah, we shouldn't have to discuss these dudes about having a clean workspace and stuff like that.
DJ Moore had 6 touchdowns, and he was 7th in the league in receiving and yards. And he had 6 touchdowns. Yeah, he had 6. It was Garrett had 4.
Okay. Hey man, we made a case from man. I don't know what they doing, Douglas.
But
they didn't look deep enough.
I appreciate it. You shouldn't have to tell these grown ass men how to clean up after themselves. And like cleanliness, that's to me is what I want to see. That's leadership. You know what I'm saying? Like, guys, come on, clean up with this shit, man. And they listen. That was the biggest thing, because now if they listen in here, they'll listen out there, and that's the biggest thing you want to know. Because if you find motherfuckers who ain't listening, get the motherfuckers the fuck up out of here. Because you're not gonna listen on the field. That's showing somebody something. Caleb know what he's doing. He's playing smart games with people, and he's doing intelligent things that you want to see out there. I don't want to come in and see a bunch of shit cluttered up. Man, guys, clean up behind yourself. This is nasty. Like, you know what I'm saying?
You just don't want to build up a track record when people can start linking different events and things that you've been associated with. Like, oh yeah, I want part ownership of the team before I get drafted. Oh yeah, I'm in here before I ever play one game. Y'all better clean this shit up, the grown ass men. It can't keep being situations.
But
that.
it was never a situation like that, because, mind you, after that was said and after that transpired, practice happened, some other things happened, and then this same dude who went in there and got the $25 million bonus went in there and announced it to this team, and they all cheered and was cheering for him, and even the backup quarterback was in there spazzing out, having, you know what I'm saying, on some fun, having some funny, you know what I'm saying, just doing that shit. That's just, he has to support. That's leadership. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It wasn't like it's tones and the sets to it. You know what I'm saying? Like, and how you announce it. So we're reading what was regurgitated to us, not how it was properly said, and how the guys responded to it. And clearly they responded in a positive way, and they followed them, is what I'm saying. And that's kind of what you want to see out of a young quarterback, because this is things that you see out of a Patrick Mahomes, a Burrow, a Brady, a Headz or something like that. And this is an early leadership, and that's good. You want to see that. It's positive.
I just feel like it's all about how they receive it.
I think they receive it well, though.
Yeah, and that's good. Because if it can't go left.
It could.
Yeah, it could go left quick. Me personally, I absolutely loved it. I think I saw Caleb. He was actually somewhere convention, and he sat right next to Tom Brady. And I think this has Tom Brady written all over it. Where you hear the stories of the greats, Manning, Brady, Montana, even Rodgers, you hear them talk about doing the little things right and paying how important it is to pay attention to detail. And I think for Caleb as a rookie to come in and command that type of respect from his peers is a great sign. And I think a lot of people don't know, but DJ Moore actually just re-signed with the Bears. Mm-hmm. And he said a good part of that was because of Caleb. Not only the type of person he is, but what he's seen on the field. And that's, to me, that's huge coming from a DJ Moore who's really good friends with Justin Fields. And at the end of last season was saying, I want Justin Fields back. So I think a lot of Caleb, I think a lot of that is media. Because you hear a lot of the media saying, oh, he wants part ownership, he wants this, he wants that. I listen to what his teammates say.
Yeah.
All his teammates at USC loved him. Absolutely loved him. The Bear, all of them. Jalen Johnson was we not gonna do this and that. Talks none but glowing things about him. Now we all know that can change. You 0-5 and you throwing picks. We understand that. Totally understand that. But I think he's off to a great start. You know what I'm saying? And I think Justin Fields, I'm happy for him. It sounds like he's gonna be QB1 over in Pittsburgh. You know, so that's what it sounded.
It's
like.
not out the picture, but I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's what it is.
I was just looking at something that said he could be QB1.
That's speculation. That's
But
speculation.
but me personally, I love this with Caleb. But man, moving right into our first segment, Caleb Williams versus Justin Fields. Who will have the better season? Special guest Bobo, man.
It all depends on if Justin Fields get a crack at the starting quarterback. You know what I'm saying? I can't really say as of right now. I'm looking at Williams having a better year because I don't think Justin is going to do it. You know, and even if he do,
He's gonna be sharing.
That's so hard because I can't say because if he do, I mean, oh man. I'm gonna go with Williams.
It's gonna have to be Williams. Fields is gonna be sharing reps in some way, shape, or fashion. They're gonna take a look at Russ this year. They're not gonna leave Russ on the bench the entire year. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna be splitting reps. With that being said, Caleb should have more. You know what I'm saying? I mean, Caleb got a lot of weapons too, man. We look at 3 real nice receivers in my opinion. Like, I feel like
2 good tight ends.
Yeah, like
1 really good tight end, 1 solid tight end.
Then top 3 running back.
And I don't really know Pittsburgh's weapons. I know the Pickett kid who gave up on the play and whatever, but like, yeah.
Top 4 or 5?
Last year.
Yeah.
Maybe all purpose year last.
Yeah, that's right.
You say Fields?
I'm going Caleb. Caleb too.
Caleb.
Oh, it has to be Caleb. I agree with everything they said. Just for some fact.
What?
No, just because I believe that.
What?
You got it.
This is a setup question.
I
see where we're going now. I see where your amazement, your shock is coming from right now.
It's not a setup
Oh
question.
yeah. All right.
No, go ahead and finish.
I want you to explain why the hell you so shocked. You look shocked.
I do. Cause I do.
Why?
Because I mean, I was always a Caleb guy.
And is that what you about to follow this up?
No, it's just I was always a Caleb guy,
and
and I think Justin Fields will have a better season. But I'm gonna let this brother finish saying what he was saying.
Interesting.
I just don't know if Fields will be getting in the top spot over there yet. I don't know if everything's sold. Plus, I think our receiving core is a little bit better than the Steelers' receiving core. There's some uncertainty still about what Justin Fields can and can't do, but what the Steelers are better at doing than the Bears is masking a quarterback's flaws. They have big linemen who can actually run with him and sustain blocks and get him not hit and stuff like that. He just has to manage better. And I can see that being it. But they also have Russ over there. The thing that Russ has that nobody has over there, a championship, unless they're talking about the damn coach. That's the only thing that's different over there. And he knows how to break down certain defenses if played right. But with Caleb Williams, we don't have somebody that's scratching. Like, Bajan ain't scratching at his neck to be in that spot unless something happens to him injury-wise. It's just him out there working the system. He's going to get more reps, more time. And with the dynamic receivers he has, because one of the receivers is in the top 100, the other one isn't, I don't know why. But with that being said, like, these guys are dogs. Like, these guys were still getting good yards even when their quarterbacks weren't having stellar years. You know what I'm saying? The Chargers weren't doing amazing. They were in games. But this guy, Keenan Allen, was he's clearly on the top 100. But he was having clearly had a great season. And I don't think Herbert had a great season quarterback wise. I thought he threw a lot of interceptions compared to touchdown wise.
Hey man, that coach is trash, and I don't know why we keep throwing the Chargers in these conversations.
But then we watched DJ Moore, become a top, be in at least the top 10 of receiving yards like this, and his quarterback wasn't doing amazing either. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And now this guy has the potential to come in here, and he has two of these top guys, and it's kind of hard to fuck up. Like, these guys go and get it. They're a little bit different receivers. That's a whole bit different about them. Some guys wait for it to come to you. These guys go and get it.
Yeah.
There's a difference. Randy Moss went and got it. Megatron went and got it. Some motherfuckers let that shit fall in their lap. There's a difference.
They want to go
You
over
got
the middle.
lost. You got lost.
That's weird. Okay. I think Justin Fields will have a better season because I think Caleb will struggle early. I think after Thanksgiving, when he becomes more comfortable with the offense, people will see why he was drafted first. Fields has the better coach, and I think a lot of people don't look at the fact that Pittsburgh has a lot of weapons as well. George Pickens is a dog. He has the potential to be top 10, top 7 receiver in the league. They have a really good, I think Fettermer, their tight end is very, very good.
Never heard
and
of him.
Pitt, he's really good. Then they're,
Potential to be there. We got niggas that's already topped.
I seen Pickett get right up on the plate.
No, Pickens is
Have a whack
He's
ass.
nice, bro. He's
He's
nice.
nice. He's nice.
He's nice, and somebody can throw
and
it.
then we also can't fool ourselves. Pittsburgh, just not only defense, but they always produce great wide receivers. They always produce wide
That's what I was
receivers.
wondering though too,
They're
though,
a
because I don't know who the
wide
OC is. It ain't Jack
It-
Haley
it-
no more.
it-
Like, I don't know,
There does not
because
matter.
it don't matter.
It's like
Because if it don't
Baltimore.
matter,
It's
then Russ
like
should fit in perfectly with them because he likes the second play the same way Big Ben did.
That's what I'm.
No,
Fuck the on time part. Like so I'm just wondering how. I don't know what their offense is gonna look like without they could work. Like if you got the head coach of Denver where he wants the ball to come out on time and Russ don't play like that, then like if that's the way the OC is and with Pittsburgh, then it may not look right with actually either one of them, both of them motherfuckers, the second play motherfuckers. But I give Justin Fields the advantage when it comes to throwing
Athletic.
plays on time.
But he's more athletic though.
That too,
And
at this
the
point in
thing,
time,
the thing
it's
about
really-
Justin Fields is we always at the thing everybody underestimates about him is how quick he is. You can hear that from any of the top defenders in the NFL.
And Russ don't want to run no
They
more.
tell you he's quicker in person. That's what they say. He's faster in
Yeah,
person
yeah.
because as you think you're going, he's zooming by you,
Yeah.
and they can design plays to do that. But if that's your basis and that's what you have to do it, there's only so much you can sustain with that. And this is to me, I've seen it happen almost successfully, almost kind of once. But this might be a flip quarterback situation on you might have Russ
I
throw
don't like that.
and then no, because
If you
it's
got
a
two
trickery because
quarterbacks, you ain't
because
got no quarterback.
because sometimes it's a trickery because this is what you can do. You can put Justin Fields back there next to Russ and it can run something where that because both these guys can throw, both these guys can run. Now if he flicks it to him and he throws it, that spreads the defense out. There's
Kansas City just ran a play where they threw the ball 4 times in one play.
But there's a multitude to where they can make this happen, but having that be successful in the division that they play in, I don't know. I think Caleb has the more success because of the division that we have to play in compared to their division that they play in.
Oh, that's no. We're gonna have the toughest division, not the second toughest division in football.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Absolutely.
Because Detroit was in the
Our division is horrible.
We came up.
It's horrible. I think another thing people not looking at is Mike Tomlin.
But I can't say our division is horrible because
No, like hard, like
oh,
we're
yeah,
really
yeah.
fucking good.
Yeah,
We're gonna have the first or second hardest division. Like I'm saying the people we gotta play is horrible.
I think we got the hardest division.
Yeah, I think so. But like I said, a lot of people not looking at for Justin Fields. Tomlinson has never had a losing season. And he's done that, in my opinion, with QBs with less talent than Justin Fields.
and we used to say that about Bill Belichick.
Yep. On top of that, on top of that, Fields has a better defense, which should help him with field position and help him play with a lead where he doesn't have to throw the ball all three downs because he's down by 14 in Green Bay by the second quarter, like he had to in Chicago.
Yeah.
So I think that plays to his strength because now he can either run and use his leg, which he's great at, or opens up the play action. And one thing Justin Fields can do, he throws a beautiful deep ball. That was never his problem. He throws a beautiful deep ball. His problem is the intermediate shit.
Forcing dead plays and not throwing the ball away was his problem.
Yeah,
that was always
and
his
fumbling
problem.
too. A lot of turnovers. A lot of turnovers.
Some
too.
players-
That bothers
force.
me as a just
A lot
hearing
of
that. But
turnovers.
to me, that's like saying you got a point guard, Lonzo Ball, ain't saying no names though. Who can do a whole bunch of shit on the court, nigga, but you can't run pick and roll because you ain't got no midi. You ain't got no mid-range shot.
No.
You can't get into no type of floater, runner, jump shot, nothing where you comfortable to hit a mid-range shot.
And he should have a floater.
He got that 3 down though, man.
Yeah, he
you know
does.
what I mean?
He worked on that.
He worked on
He
it.
hopefully worked on the midi too.
Yeah.
Where does the USA, talking about the midi, where does the USA basketball team rank amongst the all-time USA basketball team? Where does this team rank? Who wants to start?
I don't know if I should say this first.
Man,
Yeah,
look.
first?
I said I don't know if I should say this first, but yeah, I think they might be first.
Oh wow.
This one?
It's looking like
Oh wow.
fucking around, it might be first. I can make the argument for them. Before I couldn't, but now I can. When I take each individual motherfucker, when I look at the matchups, I can on paper, it looks better for this team. Nah, I don't believe this shit is played on paper. I believe you play it on the basketball court.
Mhm.
So like, I don't want to give them the edge yet. You know what I'm saying? But like, I need to see what's gonna happen. But if everything goes as planned and they about to, put this stomp down on motherfuckers, if they win in games, every game by at least 25 to 30 points, I'm gonna hold them in a different regard because that's what the fuck they supposed to do. I don't care about what people say everybody else is getting better. Not like us. They not like us.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? For real, nigga. If your best player, even if he the MVP of the league and Joker or something, y'all only got one Joker. We got a whole bunch of Jokers.
I said that. That's what separates us.
You know what I'm saying?
Even if y'all might have the 3 best players in the world, it's only one of y'all in that country.
Yeah.
Where you look at 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Yeah.
In this
All
one
good.
country.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So I mean, I don't. If I have to rank them, I'm gonna probably, for the sake of this conversation, I'm gonna give them number 2 behind Dream Team. But that's probably gonna change for me quick. I just watched them this morning.
How you feel, Hendo?
Shit, they coming in probably like 8 or 9 for me. I ain't even gonna cap. Nah,
Damn.
Shit, man. There's just so many. The 92 team, I ain't gonna lie. The 96 team, the 2012 team, the 2016 team, the 08 team, the 2020 team.
You about to
nigga.
add the Doug Collins
2000.
team, nigga.
No, I'm
You
just
just
saying the
everybody
2000.
else
No,
is
the
just-
2000 team, the 2004, and then they probably after that.
Them
But
niggas
I'm-
will lose it. You can't put like losers.
Them niggas gonna lose them. Them niggas gonna lose them.
The redeemed team is the redeemed team because them
Yeah.
niggas just lost.
I didn't put that year up there though.
Oh, okay.
That wasn't that year.
Did we win gold all those times?
Them teams them teams that I ranked off, hell yeah, we won gold. When I the teams I ranked
We
off,
didn't win gold a couple times.
yeah, a couple. Them teams I named off, we did. I looked them up. We won them.
Okay.
Think about what's on that 2000 team one time.
2000. I can remember 96, 2000.
96 was crazy.
Yeah, 96 was crazy. I was like Grandmama, Grant Hill, motherfucking Scottie Pippen.
To be honest, 92 was crazy.
92 was crazy because of David Robinson. People forget how dope this motherfucker was. David Robinson.
It was it just
That Embiid can't compete against that.
a lot of the teams.
To me, I mean he
but,
can,
but a lot of the teams I did
but
name, they
it
had
ain't gonna be no cakewalk the way.
Think about some of the guys that I named though that's on there saying we got the Mikes, the Burrs, the Magic Johnsons, the Kareems, you know what I'm saying? Like there was Melos, the Kobe's, the Shaqs. Like there were some teams like that. Nobody was messing with. Them were all gold teams. There was even teams with Jason Kidd out there. You know what I'm saying?
KG.
Gold, KG, gold.
KG won. I mean,
You know what I'm
Jason
saying?
Kidd won before, but Kevin
took a L.
Kidd also lost. So
He
I
took
mean,
an L, but when he got out there with a few other cats and shit, they was balling. The cohesiveness was there. The thing about this team, which I say is there, it's a weird but non-cohesiveness. There's a lot of ISO ball still, and there's a lot of one player. There's a lot of Kevin Durant doing a lot of scoring. There's a lot of just one person doing a lot. They look different from the dream team that I knew that everybody had. Damn, it was almost like everybody had like 10 or better points. You know what I'm saying? Everybody had some assists, some boards. This one, GP might have had motherfucking 3 steals. That might have been a different.
I mean,
like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
it's a different guy for us every night now. You know what I'm saying? What's the name? Just had a game today.
It is, but
man.
I think a lot of that is the roster that we sent over there. You know what I'm saying? Like I always said, this roster was a little weird assembled to me because I don't know how like Jaylen Brown really is not on this roster, and that's because to be honest with you, has to be the biggest snub, and because anytime you win the Eastern Conference Player, right, of that game, then you get MVP Finals player, and then you like, and you don't make it, but Derek White make it. And I'm not saying that he didn't. He was actually in there for Kawhi, but then Kawhi leaves, and then when our substitution, like, there's no reason why we shouldn't have like Zion. I'm just saying, like,
Jaylen Brown, dude, Derek White can actually do.
Yes, I do agree, but. To me, I don't, like I said, I still don't understand why Paul George isn't on this team because he really fits that chemistry a lot more than some of the other guys do.
He had his time.
I mean, I don't know how true it is, but they say the reason why Paul George isn't on this team, he was talking about on this podcast. He said they asked him to be on the team, they brought him in, and he put a USA jersey on, and he started breaking out in highlights. And he had a flashback.
No. I'm trying to tell you, I'm just like,
it's just kind of weird to me.
I believe that.
It's still kind of weird. It's kind of weird. You know what I'm saying? Even to like say that you guys really don't really have a true point guard over there, kind of.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
That's
what the weird. I don't understand why he's not like, because I like Curry at a point guard position, but let's be honest. Would you rather have Curry bringing up the ball and passing or shooting?
LeBron James is good.
That's what I kind of do because I kind of want LeBron in the post and working the motherfucker because he's a mismatch. And no, when his back to the basket, he's a mismatch to anybody. He put his back, he brings him out, he goes around him, he goes up.
He had a dope ass pass today with his back to the basket.
He does.
3-point line, just dropped that bitch right behind the hoop. He was just walking off, just dropped that shit all the way down by the hoop to motherfucking Embiid. Right past the defender too. He didn't see it coming. You wouldn't see it coming.
No, I feel it.
How you feel? Where you rate this team?
Yeah, I rank them kind of behind too, man. We don't have some of them ones, man. This team, you know.
Top 5?
Nah.
What?
Let's go, Bobo. Let's speak that truth.
What?
Let's go, Bobo. Let them niggas know.
Man, you gotta think about it. Okay, so we got 2 dream teams. Okay. Wait a minute. See, I don't know. Did that team with Vince, when he dunked on dude, did they go gold?
Yes.
Yeah, okay, so come on,
yes.
Bro. We got a man out here dunking over the 10-foot tall dudes. Yeah. Come on, bro. Come on, bro.
That's so memorable. I went out and bought the shoe he was wearing. You know what I'm saying? That's so memorable.
When the way KG came up and dapped that nigga down, you would have thought KG did.
Yeah,
KG was so
like I'm playing with me.
I seen this. I seen this on my eyes. I seen this. That's a moment, dog. That is a moment.
This team ain't, they cool. And plus, you want to know why? They let that one team get close to them. And you know what I mean? And
so
then yeah, bro, it was close. Come on, bro, dog. No, bro.
It wasn't even that it was close. They was getting dog walked by halftime. Let's be honest. And they came back and then they narrowly won by 1 point. It shouldn't have really got to that game.
The college select team beat the dream team before they played.
I mean,
in the official game. Both of these games were unofficial.
Flagging them random niggas, to be honest, before that game.
They didn't pick
so you said 8th. You say 8th. Do you rank this team 8th?
I wouldn't say 8. Yeah, I give him about 8 or 9. 8 or 9.
8 or 9.
Yeah, I agree.
You said somewhere.
Yeah, somewhere around
8 or 9.
7, 8, 9.
7, 8, 9.
I'm giving them 2 right now.
You give them 2. Okay. I say I would somewhere in the middle. I would go 92 Dream Team 1. Then I would go that redeemed team
okay.
at 2.
Okay. What year was that?
That was hard body right there. I'm not
That's
sure.
with Kobe.
That's Kobe and all that. Is that 2012?
I think that was 12, I believe.
Because I think I was on my list too. I had 2012.
I was so bogus.
Yeah, that was redeemed team. I had them at 2.
I was gonna say
then I had at number 3. I think a lot of people forget about that 96 Dream Team.
I said that too.
Yeah, that was the Dream Team 3.
Yep.
And that's the one that had Penny,
nigga,
Grant Hill. I think Mitch Richmond was on that team.
That was a nice team.
That might have had Mullins 3.
They every 4 years.
Oh, that would
So
be
it's
two.
92.
Yeah, 92.
Yeah, that's the thing he was just talking about.
Yeah. I had.
Wasn't Grant Hill on that team too?
Yeah, that's what I said. Grant Hill, Scotty Hardaway, Scotty Simmons. Yeah, they had a squad.
Grandma Ma was on that team.
Yeah,
too.
Grandma Ma, Lee, Shaq.
Shaq.
Because that squad was nuts. They had Shaq coming off the bench.
I was about to say, I don't remember that whole team.
Because Embiid did what Hakeem did. Hakeem played for the U.S. And they had Shaq coming off the bench.
Well, he was supposed to. He went to school in Houston.
Yeah, exactly.
If you go to college here, you from here now.
And that 96 team was actually, I remember that was that Atlanta. They was in Atlanta.
Yep.
Yeah, they was 96. Yeah.
Oh yeah, hell yeah. I was
was
down there.
Atlanta. Yeah.
I was living in Atlanta then.
And then I would actually put this team right now at 4. And I would say that because for me, you have to look at how good Jason Tatum was first team All NBA. He didn't play. I think that's a testament to how good this team really is. Tyrese Halliburton, no matter a lot of people might not see him play in Indiana, he's a top 24, top 25 player in the league at worst. Derek White, if he's not playing for the Celtics, on most teams, he's their second option. You can't tell me if he comes to the Bulls, he's absolutely our second
Holiday
option.
didn't even play today.
Holiday.
We took our foot off the gas. We still won by over like 25 some points or something.
Yeah, and then but I think
we
a lot
beat them by 30 some points.
Absolutely, but I think one thing a lot of people say that dream team is one, and I would agree. But you also have to be realistic. Larry Bird was not Larry Bird.
He was not.
And then you also
then
you have to look at Christian Laettner being on that team. Christian Laettner was a great college player, but we saw what his career was in the pros. He was solid. He made an all-star team.
I'm about to say he was good.
He was solid. Yeah,
and he would have been good on that team. He just didn't get no tick.
Yeah,
he like Halliburton.
Possibly. Yeah, possibly.
He like Halliburton.
Yeah, right. So I think, and then you also have to look at John Stockton. John Stockton, he was really good, but Isaiah Thomas really should have been on that team.
That's true.
And then also, who else? Mullen. Mullen was phenomenal.
Yeah, Mullen was
but Tim Hardaway was the one that made All NBA that year. Everybody else who made All NBA made that dream team except for Tim Hardaway. You know what I'm saying?
That's too much of the guard position at that point in time.
But the point I was making
Chris Mullen is a fucking shooter that fills
bro,
in the blanks.
And I get all of that, but I think a lot of people.
I'll leave him open.
But I think a lot of people. Who that?
Mr. Lake.
Yeah.
Oh, they got straight on.
How y'all feel?
That's how they get shot. That's
Not
how
much.
they get.
Not much.
What's
You
going
know,
on?
super late.
I see. But yeah, but I think a lot of people also forget about the level of competition the Dream Team had to play. I watched that game against Angola. They was asking them for autographs before the game. Their center was 6'6".
Dick riding don't mean.
Their center was 6'6".
Hey.
Their center was 6'6". They jerseys look like what Stubby got on. Practice jerseys.
I'm RKG
Hell
telling the story.
South Sudan jersey, man. Don't make fun of my shit.
No,
I'm just playing.
But like I just say, I think that Dream Team is phenomenal. But I think a lot of people forget their level of competition is nowhere near what this team is playing against. And the fact that they're blowing people out with a glue guy like Drew Holiday not playing, I think is really a testament to how good this team is. Now, it's no disrespect to like them KD teams or nothing like that. Those teams are really good, but you have to. Anthony Davis might be a top 5 all-time defender.
Yeah.
Joel Embiid, regardless of what motherfuckers want to say, when he is him, he is a top 5 all-time great center.
Niggas want these niggas autographs too, overseas, one.
Yeah.
One. Two, niggas be asking niggas for their autographs in the league all the damn time. That's why the jersey swap started. And a funny story about that 3 is KG telling the young nigga, I was like, oh, KG, man, I can't believe it's KG, whatever, while he was on the free throw line, whatever. And then KG looked down at the dude, he said, get off my dick. That shit funny as hell. That's just proof.
No, it wasn't.
That was just proof. Yeah, it was.
That was Noah from Noah.
Yeah, he told
Because
me.
they finally got cool.
Yeah.
They finally got cool. Yeah.
Funny as hell.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, same point in time, man, you know, apparently that's been going on. Niggas even want niggas more autographs and shit in the league. So all that Angola shit, man, whatever. They were unprepared and they were in trouble.
Hey, you can say that. Their center was 6'6".
That's their fault.
You can say all that shit.
That's
All
your
that
fault.
shit.
It is.
Listen,
It's a 7-foot nigga over there somewhere.
Right, that's what we agree with
He
it.
probably
We
ain't
go
gonna
to the
play no
park
ball.
and play. And we go to the park and play. And we got our squad. And we're all of a sudden a 6'6" or a motherfucking 7'3" dude come out. We just going to play this. This the roster. This is the roster. This is simple. We can't be sitting here complaining. All we gonna be like, man, who gonna guard this? We gonna double on this. We just gonna have to play, and that's what I'm saying.
I'll let you shoot.
Like, you know, I respect everything that's going on, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, you gotta buck up. There's no complaints. Because how many times have we seen a guy that's been 7 foot like a George Murison or a first bowl, you know what I'm saying, who wasn't really on shit?
No.
Sean Bradley. Somebody who just really wasn't on shit.
Manute Bol was swatting.
He was all right, but Sean Bradley was not swatting shit.
Manute Bol.
Okay? And he was solid ball. George Murison he had his little time, but wasn't doing shit neither. Like, these is all tall niggas, I'm telling you.
Right
No,
now.
I'm not. I'm being truthful.
Ever seen was Yao.
No, I'm not, because it's hype. Because I sat here and watched Greg Oden do more in his short span than a lot of you guys did in their whole career.
Hell no.
Yes, Greg Oden was smacking shit.
Not more than Manute Bol.
I didn't took him out there. I just, you know what I'm saying? But he just had a short career to me. He had a short career. That's why I put him in there. He didn't last long, you know what I'm saying? But then we watched Yi come over, a 2-time China champion, you know what I'm saying, recipient, come over and not do shit over here. He was 7'2". He was supposed to compete with Yao. Yi. His name was Yi.
Oh, yeah.
He was from China.
He was 6'11".
I would say he was 6'11".
6'11".
Dude from Milwaukee.
Power forward.
Who they drafted.
He's from
Number
China.
Six, number 6 overall.
Didn't do shit. All right?
That nigga was like,
You
oh,
can't do that.
honest.
He in New Jersey.
Let's be honest. Didn't do a motherfucking thing.
He could do shit from New Jersey when he
I'm
first
just
got here.
saying. You
New
know,
Jersey
end
didn't
of
know
the
how to
day.
play him.
End of the day, didn't do a thing.
It's all about the team you get drafted
You
to.
know what I'm
too.
saying? No, it's not. It's the production of play because some big men just don't pan out like that.
All right, how long do you think your career is gonna be with you being behind Michael Jordan? Are you gonna get traded at some point?
It depends what my role is with Michael Jordan. It don't matter. It's something they weren't shooting guard deep over there. They had another nigga that came up, the white guy. He was either Steve Kerr or somebody the fuck else. It wasn't no other motherfucker. He just played.
You had Pippen.
He wasn't coming off the bench. He wasn't replacing nobody. He was the starting five. It was a
Right,
big
he was in
difference.
the starting 5, but he could also take that shooting guard role. If
I
needed.
mean, he wasn't though.
If Jordan came out,
He wasn't though because that's why they had my man.
he ran 1 through
That's
4.
why they had Armstrong. You know what I'm
He
saying?
ran
He was the
1
point
through 4.
guard.
No, Pip only played the small forward.
Yeah.
But he was a point forward. Now,
Yeah,
defending
they didn't label him that
he
back
could
then. It was
defend
different.
1 through
Yeah.
4. But as far as playing, he played small forward. 10 questions this week. The 10 best American Olympic basketball players of all time. Now, this is only based off their Olympics, what they have done in the Olympics. So, nothing else. So, Allen Iverson, guys like that, Gary Payton, I would say, some of y'all might have been in that top 10, but phenomenal players. I don't think anyone would look at them as all-time great Olympic American players. So moving right along, man, we're going to try to do this, man, quickly. Now, starting out at number 10, Hendo, who you got?
David Robinson.
Fucking awesome pick. A lot of people forget what he did in college, too, with that Olympic team.
Oh God, I didn't get to 10. I'm finna start stealing right now. David Robinson. That's really at with it.
Oh, no, bumper for that. Yeah. Thievery.
Babo, who you got?
I'm gonna have to go with LeBron, man.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, no, he was like ranking on like
No
lowest to
particular-
highest type shit. But it ain't gotta be
Oh.
no particular order though.
No particular order.
Right.
Okay.
Did you say that?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Like 10 to like
Oh,
1.
yeah.
Like 10 to like 1.
I just remember my old rules.
You kind of can though if you want to. You know what I'm saying?
You know, yeah, because he might be number 10 to me. But no, number 10, man, that's old. Jordan, how many? I don't know, man. I can't.
No, you good. You called it.
I can't. Yeah.
You called it.
Good. You good. Who you got, Stub, at number 10?
Shit, I say D Wade.
Okay. He did have a decent
Yeah.
career. That's not bad. At number 10 for me, actually, I went with Patrick Ewing. Yeah, Patrick Ewing. A lot of people forget what he did in the Olympics in college. and then as well with that dream
I
team.
forgot about the college team.
Yeah, I forgot as well with that dream team. He was actually a big piece of that dream team.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, I went with Patrick Ewing, number 10.
If you can out snag the ball from that nigga, man.
Hendo, who you got? Number 9.
I had Patrick Ewing at number 9.
I ain't mad at that. Pat had a really good Olympic career.
He did.
Who you got? B.I. number 9.
Now, this is a toss up.
Best American Olympic basketball players of all time.
I'm going D Wade. D Wade gonna have to make sure. I'm gonna have to make sure he's on my list. So yeah, for me.
I might stay Scottie Pippen.
At 9? At
Yeah.
number 9?
Let him work.
Okay.
Let that man cook.
No, that's no.
Let him
no.
cook.
That dies.
Let him
I
cook.
like the-
He got something against the
Okay. That's not a bad pick. Pippen was on back-to-back Olympic teams, and I want to say they both won gold. And he played well in every last one of them. Chill.
Wasn't McCullen?
Who?
Dog from the Super Sun. What the hell is his last name?
What, Supersonic? Ray
Mm-hmm.
Allen?
No.
Chris Mullin.
Chris Mullen. Yeah,
Okay.
my bad. Chris Mullen.
Chris Mullin? Okay.
Yeah.
Number 9. That's not a bad pick. But number 9 for me, I went with
He said who? Like I
Yeah,
said,
9 or
I got
8.
his name wrong.
No, I'm at 9.
He
Kobe
was
Bryant.
saying, but it's, I was about to try to say that.
What? Kobe? What?
I got Kobe at number 9.
That's blasphemy,
I
man.
guess he didn't
No,
know.
just
Because he didn't play in
All right, man.
Just the
we heard,
Olympic
man.
career.
We heard, man.
Yeah, he only played in the one.
He said what he said,
played
dog.
one time.
I got to play
He only played for
He only
one
played
Olympic. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, what I will say, they probably wouldn't have won those Olympics without Kobe.
Right, right,
Big
right.
fact.
I will
So
say that.
so his impact has to be
Yes.
it more than what 9 to you or 8 to you.
I got him at 9. It's only one.
Right, but yeah, but you in your own mind understand why he could be rated higher because
I mean-
of his impact on that city.
Possibly.
Man. Something in the water.
Possibly. Hendo, who you got number 8?
I got Chris Mullen at 8. Chris Mullen was a dog.
Okay.
Hey, that's the same person I said.
I just have him a little higher up. That's all.
I got Doug Collins.
Ooh.
It's
I'm about to say.
already off here.
I'm about to say.
Oh shit, it's gonna be for real. Man, alright, this is the last one I gotta steal. I'm taking Pat Ewing.
Okay.
I'm taking
Number
Pat
8.
Ewing. Yep. He said he did have the 2 Olympics and I was all about the first one. So he can make the cut.
Yeah. That's big. Bravo.
Okay, so for number 8, I'm gonna
Shit,
go
that's
on
a
here
shot.
and go with Charles Barkley.
Ooh.
Ooh. That
Ooh.
high?
Ooh.
Damn.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, Charles is that dude.
But that high.
He could be higher.
Way higher.
You know, some people just they probably
Who
would
you,
higher.
who you got, Stub? Number 8.
I thought it's number 7 for me.
Number 8.
I'll go with Brian.
At 8.
Until he finished this one.
Okay. Number 8 for me, I went from Lisa Leslie.
Oh shit.
I said
You a
Olympic
dirty
players.
ass dog.
He said,
I said Olympic players. I went with Lisa
Yeah.
Leslie.
Okay.
I went with Lisa Leslie at number 8.
All Sunday I'm laying bumping.
Yeah.
Say pause after that, dog. Big stare at me. I don't like that
That's a
shit.
read, son.
I don't like that
I
shit.
don't know what that was.
my,
What-
I
my
went with Lisa
earpods.
Leslie. at
Wasn't
number-
nothing
Yeah,
nice.
what was that?
My earpods.
Oh, I'm about to say. Hendo, who you got? Number 7.
Interesting. Scottie Pippen.
Ooh. Nice.
Oh yeah. I'm not mad at that. Number 7, Bills.
Other setup. I'm going AD.
That's big.
I'm going AD.
I was thinking about that. And he'll probably, if they play again, he might get another gold medal.
Yeah.
Ooh.
That would be 3 in a row.
Hey man, he active out there.
Yeah.
Man. They come to the Olympics.
He-
dog.
he's
he
probably-
active.
he-
Corners
he-
a bit smaller and everything.
It's funny. There's only 2 dudes I
he
see
might be
more
a third
active
best
overseas
player.
than over here. I won't wait till the end.
Man, up there, he can do it all. The 3-point line is shorter and everything. He can just do
He
way
might be
too
the
much.
third best player on this team
He can guard everybody.
so far.
You know what I'm saying?
He's smacking people shit. Yeah,
Yeah,
AD nice.
He's
dog.
smacking motherfucker shit, dog.
AD is nice.
This motherfucker
Nice,
getting like
nice.
4 5 blocks a game.
Yeah.
On the real.
Bobo, who you got?
I'm going with Kobe.
Number 7?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Bean, okay. I'm not mad at that. Like I said, they will not win that series without Bean, man. Hands down.
Yeah.
Who you got? Number 7, Stubbs.
I want to squeeze Charles in.
A 7? Okay. That's not a bad list. I think everybody want Charles on their list, or should.
Sure, man.
I feel like I could have had him higher though.
Possibly. At number 7 for me, I went with Teresa Edwards. I
This
love
motherfucker.
what she did.
Every
with-
time you mention a woman, me and it's like we
I
drill.
know.
It's
I
like,
know.
you know what I'm saying, it's a little painful. We didn't understand the assignment. It's
Well,
cool.
I said
It's
Olympic
cool.
players.
That's right, you got it.
I said Olympic
Okay.
players.
I should have been thinking about shot putting shit too. Okay, I got you.
I said
Oh,
Olympic
Just
back,
Olympic
back,
guys.
back.
Just-
We got
right.
this.
I
We
said
got
Olympic
this.
players. But I went with Teresa
Set
Edwards.
us up. It's cool.
He
I didn't
definitely
set
did.
y'all.
It's all good.
He definitely did.
We got a list full of men. He's the only guy
Hey,
that's
hey,
unbiased and shit.
hey.
You see them, huh? You see them. Okay, you only one. All right.
Astro
I
projected.
see where we at
Ass
now.
nigga.
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
projected
Super
too.
shit ass nigga. Okay.
Hey, I like Teresa Edwards. I love what she did with that Olympic team. She was definitely instrumental. And that she actually ran that second unit. I think Don Staley started, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, Teresa Edwards at number 7. And she got a few of them. Hendo, who you got number 6 all time? Great Olympic player.
Lord, how to bless her.
Jerome off Martin, an Olympic
Yeah.
player, looking at.
I want that jersey actually. That's
No,
number
I
6.
I had Kobe Bryant at number 6 though.
All time?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, he just had, but he was
I'm
dominant.
not
But it,
mad at that.
numbers matter. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he only played once.
But it was he had a showing when he wins,
Right.
so I have to put him there.
Look at the impact that he did.
He had a
That
showing
one-
for that single.
That
he did
run
Kobe and shit.
through.
Oh, he on my list. So yeah,
The one run through with Paul Gasol.
He
Yeah,
should be on every
Hey, the face that Chris Bosh had to make after
yeah.
I punch him in his mouth.
That was actually unnecessary. That whole running through his chest thing. I feel like they still could have won the game without that. Yeah, for 6 for me, I'm going with Charles Barkley.
He just wanted to show him he was big brother.
Had to happen.
Yeah,
Chuck at 6.
yeah. Chuck got to get on that
Oh
list.
wow.
Yeah.
Bobo, who you got? Number 6.
Number 6.
My list ain't in no particular order, but it is in
I'm gonna
particular
take
order.
My shit
Chris
is in
Mullin,
specific
man.
order.
Man, listen, man. I've been liking Chris Mullin for a long time.
Charles was a dog.
I'm telling
Yeah,
you,
he
bro.
was.
And you know
Hall
what I
of
mean? I'm
Famer.
talking about, bro. He had the smoothest jump shot, bro.
Nah,
I'm
that
talking
shit
about.
down.
And he act like a brother.
Yeah,
Man.
I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah,
I'm
like a brother.
telling you, you could tell
Him
he
and
was
Larry.
cool,
Yeah, you know what I'm
Him and
saying?
Larry.
That
Like,
was
he
real.
looked like he
You
used
can
to
tell
drink
like a
candy and smoke
motherfucker.
cigarettes on the off season.
For real. I don't know what he do, but it seems like that's probably what he do.
For real.
And if he ain't doing it, his homeboy is.
Straight up,
You know what I'm
somebody,
saying? Like,
right.
man, that shit crazy.
For real,
Yeah, Chris Mullin was cool as a
yeah,
bitch.
man.
And that jump shot was undeniable, dog.
Man,
That's
bro.
that's a big problem to me when I think about any other dream team
When-
matching up with
When
them.
we talk about niggas who
you
was
gotta
like
space-
mid-range
space the
assassins and like can stretch the floor, he can shoot from anywhere on the floor.
anyone.
And
Imagine
at
what
that
he would
time,
average in today's era.
at
Yeah,
that time, it was kind of
jump shots
underrated.
Should not be touched.
Yeah,
It was kinda
bro.
underrated,
You
bro.
know, like Chris Mullin shoot 15 threes a night.
The way
What
he
the
could
fuck?
get to his shot.
Or Larry Bird.
Oh,
Greg Hodges.
Just how they can-
Kerr. If
like-
any one of these dudes can shoot at
He
least
got
7
to the
threes a
spot
night.
effortless.
When we talk about
That
like what I say
double-double
about like
easy.
ease of game, it's
Easy.
like a lot of people will look
Mark
at
Price.
stats and
Anything
compare
that National
stats
Ball
to
was
like
doing too
old
much.
time
I
things.
got you.
Like, oh, this guy's averaging 18 and 25. And I can't look at numbers on certain games because how a play and how a team is ran and how guys used to run their system is really different from back then. I look at the ease of play. Guys who had their way with the game the way they wanted to. That's why you bring up like the Brandon Roys and the AIs and the Barkleys and the Larry Johnsons. And that's why we bring up guys, because it's the ease of game for them. These guys were having their way. That's why we talk about Sean Kemp's and Reggie Miller's. I hate to say it, you know what I'm saying, and the Lottie Divacs. These guys at their time were having their ways. These guys were elite at a high status. We were talking about these guys. Because as much as we want to talk about Shaqs, there was Lottie Divacs and all types of other motherfuckers up there that were competing. They just didn't win shit. We have to talk about, you know what I'm saying? Like,
There's no shutdown
Lottie
years.
won, though.
No shutdown years, though.
I mean, but it took, but it took either way. I don't know if he caught it with the Lakers. But,
what with the Lakers?
I don't think Lottie caught one.
Then he won the championship with the
No,
Lakers?
I don't think he did. No,
You
no,
sure?
he left. Yeah, he left.
He got traded for Kobe.
He was with the Kings. He never made it to a
He
championship.
made it to the finals with
That's
Magic
right.
and
That's
lost.
right. He made
Yeah.
it, and we lost to the Bulls. That's right.
But then we had to talk about the
Did you say
Ewins and
we?
stuff, and you know, even the Karl
we
Malones.
didn't.
Yeah,
These
I know.
niggas was all
I know
elite
what
at
I
their
mean.
position. You know what I'm saying? But they just couldn't win it all. That's why we have, you know, why we talk about it. These guys weren't no just slouches. But if we look at like, if we had to put the position of like Ewan where Embiid is, of course the points and everything is good because they're doing a lot more. They're shooting at a high volume. When you're shooting, when Ewan played, there might be 40-some shots. Nowadays, there's over 70. That's an average. 82 shots a game. There's going to be more rebounding. There's going to be. That's what I'm saying. If the guys are shooting like that, but it wasn't played like that. There was a mandatory 2 to 3 pass. If you go back to certain Spurs, like 08 Spurs, Pop had a mandatory 2 to 3 pass limit. There wasn't no just pull up and go. You had to pass it. And if you didn't, shit, your ass was gonna get benched. Go watch some of the old Spurs games. Pop was doing petty shit.
Yep.
No, you didn't. Hey, I counted. That's 2. Hey, come on, sit down for a minute. They don't run that type of ball like that no more, and that's the difference. It's a run and gun type style, but that's why I'm saying like. But when you see these guys with the ease of the game, it was different. That's why we look at the Patriots. It's the ease of the game.
I agree.
Right.
Some guys just have they way with the game, man. That's why we bring up Kareem's and stuff. They literally had they way.
Somebody who definitely had their way with the game, and number 6 for me, I went with Pops, Michael Jordan.
Mm-hmm.
I had to go with
That
Mike
makes sense.
at number 6,
Yeah.
just for his Olympic career. He never won
Yeah.
to be the GOAT all the time, but for Olympic, I got him at 6.
Thinking about it, because I didn't really think about it, he was on 2 of them.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's why I put him.
Yeah.
That's why I put him at 6. Who you got? Kobe. I would probably have Kobe probably at 5 if he was in more.
I got Mikey at 6'2". Cast out.
He would have just needed one more.
Who you got? My fault.
I got Mike.
That's it.
That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we all got Mike at 6'2".
I'm right
I
there
just
with
felt
you.
like he
That's
was
true,
just.
because that's actually his motherfucking number. No, he 9.
He was 9.
Nah.
Nah.
Yeah. That nigga, yeah, he's 6, man.
Bobo, who
Yeah.
you got? Number 6.
Number 6,
Yeah, all time Olympic basketball player.
all time, man. Pat, man. You know.
You're not wrong.
Big Pat.
Big Pat.
Bro, that was
Yeah,
nice, dog.
what he did? He had 2 gold medals, right? That's what I'm saying.
People
Big
forget
time.
how good he
For
was
real,
at college,
yeah.
dog.
I still
College,
remember
man, that was
picture,
crazy,
too.
dog.
He
He
had
was
the
just-
shorts
he was
with
doing
the 80,
everything.
He was dog at Georgetown, man.
And
That's
he was
not
supposed to
everything,
be-
dog.
With the 80
That's
yeah,
pre-rap.
he was stretched out, but he was
Oh,
long
you
as
couldn't
hell.
come down.
That's pre-knee wrap.
And he was athletic.
For real.
Yeah,
pre-knee wrap.
Athletic, yeah. I'm talking about reversing on motherfuckers.
Big ass knee pads on with and shit.
Bro.
Sometimes
And you
I used
know
to
he's
watch
Jamaican.
Patrick Ewing play and I used to rub my knee. I said,
Yeah.
God damn.
That nigga has so much ice on his motherfucking
Boy.
leg.
His shoes were so
Yeah,
flat.
He
though.
lasted a long
That
ass
nigga
time.
used to get
Yeah.
whole
That's
10-pound
just 7
bags
foot
on the
old.
trip.
He
Big
played
Pat
a
That's
little
duct
long
tape.
ass time. After 7
Big up
foot,
to Big
them
Pat,
niggas be
man.
breaking down fast.
Straight, I like that Pat Ewing. Stubbs, who you got? Number 6, you want Michael too?
Yeah.
Okay. Not bad. At number 5, Hendo, who you got?
At number 5, Bronny.
Yeah. Okay.
Who?
Bro.
Oh.
You can't say Brody now.
Right. That's why I got confused. I said, nigga, what?
He knew what I meant. Old heads know what I meant.
Yeah, they got him on 2K25. That's wild.
Right.
They already showed the trailer. Who you got?
It's
At
nuts.
5.
My son better be in it.
Shit. I got Melo. I got Melo at 5. I ain't not forgetting that 37-point game.
Yeah, that was wild.
So
dog.
yeah.
Bobo, number 5, greatest Olympic basketball player.
Now that I understand the assignment, I'm gonna have to move Mike down there, man. I'm sorry.
No, you good.
Yeah,
At 5?
Yeah, at 5, man. Mike, man.
Okay. You can't go wrong with Mike, bro. I ain't gonna argue with you. Stubbs, who you got?
Just the women basketball.
Man, I was about to
Yeah,
throw
yeah.
So who you got, son?
I was about to throw Sean White out there. There was a snowboarder out there on that.
Basketball.
Yeah, you should have just go ahead and let him throw him out there.
That was cold. That was
God damn it. Number 5 for me, Charles Barkley, man.
Chuckster,
I went with Chuck, man.
Okay,
He was the
okay.
best player on that Dream Team. People forget that.
That's true.
It wasn't Michael Jordan.
That's
It was
true.
Charles Barkley.
Yeah.
So I got Charles
He just
Barkley.
scored the most points.
Yeah, he was the best player. He was the best player.
Mike could have been any day.
Yeah, he absolutely could have.
He could have been, but he was just a high five.
Who you got, Stubb? Anybody at 5? I know.
At 5.
It doesn't
I'm
matter.
going with Pippen. I'm going with Pippen. Fuck what he just said.
Devin Booker.
No, I'm going with Pippen.
Pippen? All right,
Yeah.
all right. I ain't mad at that. I'll take Pip all day. He's still mad at Mike Scott.
He's still mad.
Yeah,
Get out your
damn
feelings,
sure.
B.
Still mad, bro.
Hendo, who you got at number 4?
Pippen did all the other shit that
Ah,
was necessary
man.
and do some points in.
This is a tough one, man, because I had to throw him in, man. I'm still going to have to do it. KG,
If I
man.
got more assists.
Yeah, man.
KG, man. A lot of niggas that's not showing him love. I know he has some difficulties. I don't know if he might got one out of it, like his 4. But KG's a dog, though, man. KG's.
He just didn't have the right team built
Man,
around him.
sometimes it ain't it. I know he didn't do well over there, but he had not. I mean,
It wasn't
the
from
team
lack of
did
effort.
right. The team didn't do good. He did
It
good.
wasn't
My-
from lack of
That's what I
effort.
said.
I would absolutely agree with that.
3.
Number 4. This is 4.
Oh, we on 4?
Yeah.
How did that happen? Nah, we did 4. 4 was Melo. I'm on 3, man. I got Kobe.
We're on 4, aren't we?
Yeah, that's what I
We're
thought.
on 4. Yeah, we're on 4.
I'm going Kobe then. I'll figure it out.
Kobe at 4?
Yeah.
Okay. Bean at 4.
It's a
Being at 4.
Bravo.
Being at 4.
He said, "Bean."
Kobe at 4.
We'll have to do it.
Being at 4.
Kobe.
Shit, he was only there for the one. I guess it makes sense.
I mean,
Yeah.
shit, he a little low on my list, but go ahead, I respect that.
Being at 4.
Kobe?
Yes, I
He was
got it.
a doppelganger.
Okay. Okay.
Triple doppelganger.
Looking ass dude.
At number 4 for me, I went with Carmelo Anthony. I went with Carmelo Anthony number 4. He's one of the greatest Olympic basketball scorers of all time. I think he's second actually behind KD.
I think he's number 1. KD behind him.
No, I'm pretty sure I think KD.
Look it up.
Wear that flip flop, something like that.
Look it
Hendo,
up.
who you got? Number 3.
Barkley.
Okay.
Barkley put some. Man, Barkley had some of the better stats over there we can look at, bro. When we talk about somebody who was having a way, he was having his way. Nobody could guard Barkley over there.
He was the best player on that team.
Dog, they couldn't guard dog.
No.
What's up?
It was-
Everybody
it
was a threat.
It was almost like the rest of them was chilling. Chill.
Then they let him terrorize.
I'm gonna have to go pivot that slide just to not take up no time because he should be on the list and I didn't have him on now.
Pip?
Yeah. You
Okay.
want 2 at least. You want the dream team and that next team.
Yeah. He absolutely did. Yeah, I forgot about that. He sure did. Then he was.
He did.
He
He
sure
made
did.
my list.
Was he on Dream Team 3 too?
I'm not sure.
I think he was.
It's possible.
I think
I
he
believe it
was.
was.
I think he was on 3 straight, wasn't he?
I think he was on 3 straight.
Mm-hmm.
It was 92, 96,
96.
and then 2000.
He sure the fuck was.
Because
He was playing with
Gary
Houston.
Payton.
Yeah, he was still
Houston.
playing with Houston.
I was
Yeah,
about
it was
to
him and
say.
Gary Payton. Yeah.
Because I think that was Barkley last year making it
He
too.
got drafted in '87.
Yep, you're right.
That
Because
was Barkley
they,
them
yeah,
last
they
year.
had, they said they had 5.
That's
I was just
13
reading. They said they had
years.
5 original Dream Team members on
Yeah,
Dream
they
Team
was
3.
prominent on it, bro.
Yeah, Pitt was one of them. Yeah. At number 3, Stubb. Who'd you say? At number 3, did you say Bobo?
No.
Yeah, he said Bean.
No, that was 4.
That was 4.
Oh,
They
my
all
fault.
agreed on all
Who'd you
4.
say at 3?
Oh, I'm gonna go like him though with KG, man. Listen, he won that when he had to win that year with Vince, right?
Yeah,
he had
yeah,
won,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I mean, come on, man.
They made another year and they lost it.
Come on, man.
They lost. He went
Man.
like he was another one went like 3 different times. You know what I'm saying?
Man. Come on,
Because
man.
he was on a back end roster too. He was coming off the bench at one time because they had a full roster up front. You know what I'm
been
saying?
on that bronze team.
But he played a little bit longer too. You know what I'm saying? He was making them teams like that 08 team. He was, you know what I'm saying? Shit like that. He was making them.
Yeah, you can't go wrong, man. I'm not mad at that. Stubbs, who you got? Number 3. Greatest Olympic basketball player.
KD.
Kevin Durant.
Damn, dog. That is sliders.
Yeah, I like that. And number 3 for me, I went with LeBron James.
LeBron James.
When you look at his numbers, and then I feel like LeBron is doing what Kobe did with the Redeem team.
Right.
He's basically taking that role. He's basically taking that role of setting the tone, and you know what I'm saying, we're coming home with the gold. And I think for him to be doing that in his 21st season, and still pretty much might be the best player on this team. And what this be his third goal?
Kobe and the
second
Redeem
goal?
team going down to
Oh, he
Zidane.
played for 2 years.
Yeah. He even got some bronzes in there. So I think he's already all time in like rebounds. I think he's assists. It's crazy, man.
In 2003.
Yeah, it's wild. Wow. Yeah.
See me watching this nigga for 20 fucking
Dog,
years.
wild, dog. Wow.
Dog in the league.
Yeah. So I got LeBron at 3.
Still this good. This shit
Hendo,
don't
who
make
you
no
got?
sense.
Number 2.
Melo.
Yeah, I'm not mad at that.
Melo has some of the best success over there. For some reason, some guys play just better overseas and come
That
over
nigga
here. Just
always
don't
style
another
play.
mid-range shot, and that motherfucking
He-
3-point line is a
He
little bit
stayed
short,
over
man.
there winning. I
That's
mean, he
just
took
a
a look.
shot.
I think they took a loss, but I think he won. He got a few over there where he got some
He
goals.
got his.
You gotta think
Yeah.
about
I
it.
believe he
I
got
watched
his.
that game and he dropped that 37. He
I
was
did
just
too.
walking in the threes.
Yeah.
He was just having his way.
It's
Oh,
like
yeah.
walking into a mini
They was
forum.
looking for
Their-
him after a while. And
Their
shit.
style of play for his ISO ball,
Man.
it's like it's
Yeah.
perfect. It's in the midi. It's
Because
perfect.
no one in the world
Yep.
can guard this nigga one-on-one.
No, you
I
can't.
mean, he was
Yeah,
a tough read.
You can't. You can't. Who you got, Bobo?
Oh, I'm going with Melo for sure, man.
That 2.
Yeah, me too, Melo, man. I can't put him, you know, what that's gonna be my next take, but you can't put him there. You know what I mean? You make an argument, but you just can't. That's my opinion.
You said Melo is 2 as well.
Nah, I got Brian.
Ooh,
I
like
shit
that.
too.
oh shit, the king. Good.
Melo really my
I got KG way too high, but KG.
At 2. Oh wow. Okay. He was guarding motherfuckers playing one-on-one.
Bruh.
Heart
That's
out.
wild. Yeah.
Heart
The
out.
way he was guarding them, the 1 through the 5, everybody, it doesn't matter. That's a dog.
Wow, dog. I've never
Everybody
seen
get
him like that.
defense.
At number 2 for me, I went with Kevin Durant. He's gonna probably end up with 3, 4 gold medals.
Yeah.
Something like that. He's been playing. Another guy's been playing forever. Especially that one team. He pretty much played that Kobe Bryant role. You know what I'm saying? That pretty much brought home the gold. So I think you see how good this team is with Kevin Durant on it. And when he's not on it, he's still, in my opinion, a top 7 player in the league, and he's showing people why. So he's in, like you say, he's Kevin Durant. So I got Kevin Durant, number 2 greatest Olympic basketball player all time. Hendo, number 1, man, who you got?
KD. KD is virtually unstoppable. He's barely, you know what I'm saying, containable over here as is, but lucky they just don't have a roster enough to fit the scheme. But when he gets going and playing his style ball, you can't
That's
stop
a shorter
KD.
3-point line.
You can't stop KD, man. You
It's
just
a shorter 3-point
It's
line.
like
just-
Melo.
Yeah,
It's
it's
the
like
same-
he's shooting the midi.
It's
Yeah.
the same argument we just made for Melo. It's this guy too, but he happens to be 7 feet fucking tall
Exactly.
and actually a better shooter.
Yeah, he is. Which is crazy.
Yeah, that's why he's my number 1 too.
You're number
Because I mean, it's just
It just you really can't, you know, it's hard to put a face on him as is in the NBA. You know what I'm saying? Giving better defense to me. You know what I'm saying? Consistency and better coaching. You know what I'm saying? It's hard to even still stop him when he really wants to have a 40-point night and a 30-point night. You know, he can have his way at any given
Yeah,
time.
KD stops KD.
Right, that's it.
Yeah,
You know.
yeah, he slowed himself down because he ain't never trying to
Because
be
he,
that guy.
he done had some runs.
Yeah.
KD, slow down, KD.
Right.
That's it. You're not slowing him down, dog.
That's a
I feel
fact.
You got
Yeah, KD big.
KD one.
KD number one, man. Come on, man.
It's unanimous.
No.
Who you got
You
number
know
one?
it ain't unanimous.
No. I got a co-situation because it's Carmelo and then Luau Deng. Just because what Luau Deng doing with South Sudan, he's pushing all that with his own money. So I salute. He got the whole team. They went out there. They got to win too. So shit, go out there, do your
I'm
thing.
taking this away from you.
Hey, if you could put your own, hey man, if you can put your own money behind your own country to compete in the Olympics, bro, you're doing your thing.
Hey,
And Carmelo,
let
he
him
did
cook.
his thing. So
Let him cook.
you said basketball players for the
Hey.
Olympics. Look what he's doing for a whole team.
No, bro, that's hard, bro. I'm not mad.
That's why you gotta have a close situation with number one.
So Luau Deng and Kevin Durant.
No,
And
Carmelo.
And Carmelo. I don't think they ever been mentioned before in the same breath, but
Right.
I'll
No,
take it.
but
I'll
hey,
take it. I'll take it.
You know what? I can't dig it, okay?
how can you?
I'm not digging it. It ain't done. Alright?
How? How
Not
not?
digging it. Not digging it.
How not? You can't support what he's doing for his people.
That wasn't a good.
You can't support him for what he's doing.
I would have let it slide
I was
too.
like,
If
okay.
somebody else would have not dug it. You know what I mean? Everybody dug it. I can't dig it. I
How
can't
can
dig
you?
it. It can't be done.
How? How not?
Hey, look,
If
man.
somebody can support a whole country just
We
go
talking
do the
about on the
Olympics.
court and Luau Deng got
Luau,
mentioned.
he got people on the court, right? Did they not win a game? All right, then.
Hey.
So he did his thing for a country
That's-
that's never really played.
That's your A. I'm not mad at that. I didn't think of it like that, but you're making a very valid point, and that's super admirable from Luau Deng. So if you got him right there with Melo 1A 1B, I'm not mad at that.
I appreciate the insight.
Yeah,
I don't
okay.
want to come across as if I don't appreciate what my man is doing over there. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, did you say that? Wait a minute.
We all were answering a question.
I did answer a question. I
You
answered
did.
it.
You definitely did.
I answered
You
it.
definitely answered that shit.
I just said I had to have a
You
cold
definitely had an
situation.
answer.
No, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. And
Go
admit,
show
man, the number one for me, I had to go with Diana Taurasi.
Okay.
She'll have six. I think she'll have 6 gold medals.
How you feel about
Lady
that hit
Mamba.
though? How
Lady
you feel
Mamba.
about this nigga's number one pick?
Diana Taurasi.
Okay.
And y'all
You
talking
got
about
me,
me.
best basketball player of all time.
I said nothing.
No.
I said
So,
Exactly.
So I get some love now?
Exactly.
Feel out
I've
there,
been letting it
man.
go. I've been letting it go.
I didn't say let it
I
go.
know,
I
I
said
know what
now
kind of
give
crowd
up.
I'm working with.
I'm
This dude don't like
almost don't
I
want to
understand.
ask, but Bills, you know what time it is, man. Please tell these people.
Oh man, trade yourself, man. Trade yourself.
Who need to trade themselves?
Man, this segment is becoming me trading me like all the time now on just a different
Oh
opinion.
wow!
Just a different opinion that I be having. And
Oh,
shit.
wow.
I got to give it up to this USA team, man. They getting it together. They weren't cohesive.
I
at
told
first.
y'all that.
But what I said was actually accurate at the time. They were not a cohesive team. They looked like some niggas that just got sent over there and didn't know who to pass to in a lot of different situations.
They needed time.
You know what I'm saying? Now I see LeBron, like, you know what I'm saying, putting his imprint on the game. You see him getting his assists. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's backdooring or just something fancy or motherfucking pick and roll. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm even seeing Steph looking a little bit more comfortable, although this nigga's never going to hit shots with pressure on him. And every shot he takes, when there's pressure on it, that motherfucker, he freezes up. I'm sorry. But same point in time, though, like the team, holistically, they looking better, man. So I got to, like you said, we was talking about earlier with that list, they way higher on the list to me now because they don't look like just guys out there with talent. They starting to look like a team. And if I keep seeing that shit, they gonna go up high on that list. They can mess around and be 2 or 1. They might overtake Dream Team, depending on what I see them do. I don't think they're gonna do it in my mind, but I didn't think they was gonna look this good right now. So
Yeah, I figured
they beat motherfuckers about 25 and 30 like they supposed to.
So I figured it would just take time, especially with Durant coming back too. having that team cool.
Yeah, he made that team way different.
Yeah. Hendo, who you guys think need to trade this up this week?
Let me see, man. It's gonna be a real iffy ass situation time, man. Cause I damn near want to say damn near still the damn dream or our Olympic team. To be honest, this is we sent these guys. These are supposed to be they're not supposed to been. They shouldn't have been a slow start. Is what I'm saying. These guys are coming off fresh off where they need to be. LeBron had plenty of time to be over here resting because they didn't do well in the playoffs. A lot of these guys, but look at these teams they going against, like. The teams that we're having close games to, that we have in these 1 point games, that would have never happened with none of these teams that we was talking about. It's the consistency of this team. They not supposed to be losing. Let's be honest. Let's keep it a buck. These guys are supposed to be even having close games. This should have been like this, and the teams that they had close games with, these 1 point games, is the ones where like, yeah, I don't know about that. It shouldn't have been that close. I don't know about that. That's what it was. In regards of how we look at the situation as far as we ranking, it's just
that no more. We fucking them up, man.
Right now, we should have been like that. We should have never had them because some of the teams that they playing, some of the teams that were closer, they worse than the teams that we playing. Let's be honest. You know what I'm saying? Because when I looked at the rest of today games, them shits weren't even reasonable. They was losing like motherfuckers to everybody else, but had a 1 point game against US. We should have never been down. It was a bad look because we were down by damn near 20 or 30 at halftime. It was just a bad look for the US, and that's what it was. And that's going to be the staple, regardless of how they should win. Who are we playing? We're playing one good guy on a team because over here, all these other guys that aren't so fucking good. So we're supposed to be doing this.
It's about how you beat them. You know what I'm saying?
These guys that we sent over there are
we about to win
multiple time champions.
And if we
Grade
don't win
A.
by 30,
And Anthony Edwards was on the best defense of this year. The best defense. Timberwolves had one of the top-ranked defenses. We have LeBron, a multi-championship winner. Then we have Curry, a multi-championship winner. Then we have AD, another championship. We're supposed to be going. These guys are champs.
They champs at our game. FIBA's a different game. It's a different
Hello.
No, the fuck it's not, man. No, the fuck it's not. No, it's not. That's like no. That's like me being in the playoffs and you send me down to the G League. I'm supposed to take over the G League. I'm supposed to. I'm single-handedly. If I was just in the playoffs, I'm supposed to be taking over the G League.
The G League
That's how
is the same rules.
I'm taking over is what I'm saying. I'm not just being an average dude. I'm taking over. There's a difference to that shit. When you hear G League, you're like, damn, that second string point guard we got them went off. Then they had 37 tonight. He had 13 assists. Like, I'm taking off. If I just got done playing the play, there's a difference to that. These guys were just in the runnings for the playoffs. Halliburton in the playoffs. These guys got a chip. They supposed to be coming over here and want to play a little bit better. They should not have these close games like this. We sent high talent over there, and the best I could tell you was a B+, because I still think other motherfuckers should have been sent.
Same.
I don't know.
Me either. Oh, me personally, man, I just feel our government should trade themselves. Man.
Oh, yeah.
Man, B, like, this is the best we could do. And I'm talking about on both sides. On one side, we got Buddy, and, sorry that he had to go through whatever he had to go through, but he coming out to 50 Cent with a patch on his ear. And then we got Shorty on the other side, and it's a truck show. Meanwhile, motherfuckers out here in the trenches starving. Y'all giving money away to farmers. And you got vets that ain't got no homes.
They don't care about us till it's time to vote, man. They pimping at the polls, boy. They pimping at the polls.
That's all I'm gonna say about that, man. Come on, man.
I ain't got nothing else to say, but I ain't got nothing else to say after that.
Polls.
For real, that's some real shit, man. We do got to give a couple shout outs. Of course, King KO Car Wash, Cuzzo, if you're in the La Crosse, Wisconsin area, over by La Crosse Street, King KO Car Wash, check out Cuzzo. Sometimes you catch him doing $10 washes, man. He does great work, great detail, inside, outside, all that good stuff. Also, A Breath of Fresh over in Jackson Plaza. Our brother Focus, man, great shoe. He does great shoe restoration right in the shop, as well as exclusive kicks, retros, clothing, stuff you can't find around anywhere else around here. And also, JV, Fifth and King, The Closet, man. Check them out, man. Another brother, retro kicks. Y'all don't gotta go to eBay. Shop here in La Crosse, man. Shop black owned, local owned, man. Man, please support. And also, don't be dusty, man. Don't be a crumball, man. Old Head Sports Entertainment Podcast. Today is chill. Today is college ball Saturday, man. Go on the page. We're gonna be talking college ball. And then as well, man, check us out on YouTube. Like and subscribe. Also, see Hendo on YouTube. CEEHENDO. See Hendo on YouTube. It don't cost you nothing, man. Like, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend. And then also, it's Saturday night. You ain't doing nothing, man. You want to listen to some good music. Download that app. Bump that radio. Check out our brother D-Trey Manuel. Trying to bring radio back like how it used to be. You know, we old heads over here. Of course, I got to thank our special guest, Bobo. I know he got to get up early in the morning. He got to leave. So we appreciate him coming, rocking out with us, man.
Yes,
man, much love as always. So we're gonna wrap this up. Stub, I know you can't see him on camera, but
Right.
Stub, the special guest, the specials of the special guests, like might as well just join the crew. But he here with us today. Appreciate you. Hendo, you got anything to say, brother?
Oh man, special shout out to my man Devin Hester for making it to the Hall of Fame.
hell
Special
yeah.
shout out to my man Mongo for making it out there. You know, I know he not doing so well, so it's super special for him to get out there. I know he couldn't be in the attendance and stuff, but it was great to add.
It was.
Yep.
Okay.
It was great to add another 2 more Hall of Famers off that Bears roster that we always won't forget, you know what I'm saying? So that was dope. It still is amongst the other guys that made it out there Hall of Fame and shit. That was dope. Shout out to everybody support, like and subscribe, man. Hendo G, aka French Loaf, aka Mr. Honey Pack himself, man. Love.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Bobo, you got anything you want to say?
Man, I just appreciate y'all having me, man.
Yeah, all the
You
time.
know
Always,
what I'm
Bobo.
saying? And just always, everybody out there, man. Stay true to yourself.
Yes, sir.
You
Yes,
know what I
sir.
mean? And it costs you nothing to be kind to others.
For real.
Peace.
Real shit.
Big
Real
facts.
shit.
Facts on
Real
facts.
shit. Real shit. Old Heads, episode 108. Oh, Bills, you want to say
Yeah,
that?
ain't nothing, man. You already know where we at, man. What I am. You know what I'm saying?
Man, shit.
He say you want any of that smoke on 2K24, holla at him.
All that.
No, really, and you know Hendo gon' tell you the truth. Be out, Mr. Info, you know what we here for, the Old Heads Podcast. Yo, we come from Dog Shades to the team at the Barclays, the Old Heads Podcast. Yo, for what's going 100, the job being wanted, the Old Heads Podcast. Yo, let's go.